Hey again, I just left the little thrift store. Don't mind my eyebrows, I just got them done last night. The lady who does my eyebrows said that she is getting better at mixing the henna tint, their henna, tinted brows. She's getting a little better, so they're not quite as dark initially, but they stay dark, pretty well. So I know it's shocking to some people when my eyebrows go dark and they have to make some sort of comment about it. I'm an esthetician, they shouldn't be that dark. Well, bitch, when you first get your eyebrows tinted, they're going to be a little darker. Hot damn. The things that people find to complain about never cease to amaze me. That has been one of the most fascinating, yet also the most frustrating things about having a YouTube channel to begin with. As I've always said, and it's true, and it will always be true, YouTube is just a hobby. It is not my life. It is not my, I don't have aspirations. I'm not climbing some sort of YouTube ladder. I'm not really, I don't have a goal. There is no goal. I am just here until I don't feel like being here anymore. And then it's like a party. I'm going to go to this party and I'm going to enjoy it until it reaches a point that it's no fun anymore. And then I'm going to find the host and I'm going to go, well, it's been real. But I believe I'm gonna mosey on, think I'm gonna head on out. But thank you for inviting me. That's kind of how I look at it. I don't take it very seriously. I never have. Sometimes it's more fun than other times. I always enjoy it though. I do enjoy coming up with content. For me, it's a wonderful creative outlet. That's why I do it. And if you don't know, because I have come to realize here, a lot of people don't know you've stumbled upon this channel not realizing I have another channel. This is not my regular channel. Because every now and then somebody will make a comment, you suck at this YouTube thing. You're never going to succeed at it. You need to just give up. Which I also heard on my other channel when I first started it. And I just well, I'm not worried about succeeding, so there's no reason to give up. Now, is there, partner? No, there's not. So yes, I do have another channel. It's called Southern ASMR Sounds. Currently, there are like 415,000 subscribers over there. That's my regular channel. This is just Everyday Mary, as the title says. This is just me in my swinging ball hat out at the little thrift store buying stuff on a Saturday morning when it's raining like cats and dogs outside. It's raining. We were supposed to get freezing rain and it didn't happen. So I never really thought that I would have to explain, but I guess it makes sense. To the people who have just stumbled upon this channel, this is not my regular channel. This is just a channel for fun, which the other one also is, but this one is even less formal than the other one. This one is me in my pajamas and slippers, eating some cereal and just shooting the shit. I mean, that's all this is. There's nothing serious about it. There's no format that I follow. Wherever I am, if I have a thought and I'm able to do it, I just get my camera out and I just make a video wherever I am and I just tell you whatever. Sometimes I'm driving in the car, sometimes I'm sitting on the floor in my bathroom because the lighting in there is better, and I just sit on the floor. I have a nice soft cushy bath mat right there. I just plop my ass down and I tell you whatever I got to tell you. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I don't understand why putting you in the cup holder is a problem for some people. Is it because you need movement? Has your brain been so conditioned by the internet to need constant movement and do you need this right here? Do I need a strobe light in the background? Can you just not handle listening to someone? Is listening not your strong point? You need to see things as well. You know what I could do? I could get one of those the little toys like they have for babies, so they can have visual stimulation and tactile stimulation. One of the little things that they can handle and it makes noises and has little bells and things and crinkly things. Do you need a cat toy? I mean, what is it about me putting you in the cup holder that chaps your ass so bad? Is it because you want to see me? Maybe I could be really self-centered and think it's because you can't see me and that bothers you. There are literally on the internet, between this channel and the other one, hundreds of videos. Just on this channel alone, there are hundreds of videos of me in the car, driving in the city. There are hundreds of them. I've done hundreds of them. You can see all different parts of Greensboro and other towns that I've been to in these videos. But if I make a couple where you're in the cup holder, because God forbid I don't want to show you how to get from my house to my job, because that might not be a smart thing to put out on the internet. God forbid I do a few like that because somebody loses their shit. I'm just trying to understand why. Because human behavior fascinates me. What is it about that bothers you? I would love to know. And I know you're like, Mary, don't get so upset. Don't give these people any time. No, honey, this is the way I am. This is how I talk. This is how I get sometimes. I get frustrated and I get a little loud. I don't mean anything by it. I am just really curious to know what exactly bothers you about that. Do you want to see how to get to my job? Do you want to see where I live? I'd rather you didn't. But yeah, I pinned a comment in yesterday's video. If you haven't seen it, I pinned a comment about it. And I'm going to make a video. I'm going to do a story time video about my experience with a real live stalker that I had 5 or 6 years ago. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, for about a period of about 4 months. And I didn't talk about it on my other channel because I might have mentioned it a time or two, but I felt like my instinct was, if you talk about it, it's just going to get worse. This person is going to do more. Ultimately, it didn't matter. It escalated anyway, and I ended up having to get the police involved, and it was very disturbing, okay? And it did. It went on. It was a 4-month period of my life that I had to deal with a stalker, and it was disturbing. But I'll talk about that in a separate video later today. But so one good thing that came out of that experience, though, was it kind of woke me up to the fact that, hey, Mary, you might not want to talk so much about your personal life, but ultimately it didn't matter, and I will explain that in the other video. It didn't really matter. A lot of what this person knew didn't come from the internet, but I'll talk about that later. That was part of the scary part. So I don't see a need to show you I don't need to show you where I'm going all the time. And that's why when I'm making a video somewhere, I don't mention ahead of time that I'm going there, or I'm not going to tell you exactly when I'm going to be there. I don't tell you that till after I've left and I am no longer in that area. It's just common sense. I mean, it's like, they say if you're going on vacation, don't mention on social media that you're going to be going on vacation. Because I know somebody personally, and maybe it was a coincidence, but they were going on a cruise, and it was like a 5-day cruise. They were going to be gone, and they mentioned on Facebook and somewhere, Facebook, Instagram, something, oh, I can't wait, our cruise is coming up. We're leaving tomorrow, 5 days. And when they got back, somebody had broken into their house. And they didn't have security cameras or anything, and didn't find out about it until they got back from their cruise. So, and it might just be a coincidence. It might have happened anyway, but it's not a good idea to let everybody know when you're going to be somewhere, when you're not going to be somewhere. It's just not very smart. So I'm going to make a video about that because I haven't talked a whole lot about it. It's over now. I hope. I have not heard from this individual in a very long time, and I hope to never hear from them again. It was not fun. Having a stalker is not funny. It is not cute. It is not something I have literally had people say, well, you should be grateful. You should appreciate the fact that somebody is interested enough in you to do that. Like, do you know how sick that sounds? I hope something like this never happens to somebody you care about, because it is not flattering. There's nothing flattering about it. It's scary. I mean, people end up dead from that shit. I don't want to end up dead. But I'm sorry, I'm getting off into that. I just want to know, I'm going to show you the stuff I bought in the little thrift store. I just want to know from the people who were bothered by it, what exactly bothers you about it? Is it the fact that there's no video, so you don't like that? Do you listen to podcasts? Because it's basically the same thing. It's either that or that video won't exist, because it's just my stream of consciousness while I'm driving to work. I'm taking advantage of the time that it takes me to get to work, and I take a little bit of it and I make a video, but I don't want you to see where I'm going. So that seems to be like a logical solution to me. I mean, I'm sure there are other ways I could do it. I could do some sort of background or whatever, but you know, then you would see reflected in my sunglasses where I'm going. And I am not on a bright ass morning driving without my sunglasses. It would kill me. It's a quick and simple solution to a problem that I don't even know why it exists. Why is this even a problem? So I'm fascinated by human behavior. I genuinely want to know why it bothers you so much. It's not like every video I do is in the cup holder. I would say overall, I've made how many videos for this channel? 400 or 500 videos on this channel already. I have 3,700 on the other channel. How many of them are you in my cup holder? Teeny tiny, teeny tiny. So why does it chap your ass so much? I'm just curious. And what kind of life do you have that something like that disturbs you? I mean, how do you go outside every day? How do you leave your house? Do you leave your house? Do you do anything productive in the world? I mean, how are you capable of doing anything if something like that bothers you? I am just curious. I'm just curious. I just want to know. So we'll talk about the stalker later, but yes, I did have a stalker. I still have a Redwell folder, one of the little accordion folders, full of all of his letters, correspondence, copies, screenshots of like printouts of texts that he sent me, other things that he sent me. I have it all in the folder just in case he ever comes back. Still have all that tucked away if I need it for anything. All right. So I just left the little thrift store. I spent a grand total of $8.50. I've been very cold lately, so I've been interested in finding things to keep me warm. Oh, which by the way, I just got my lab results back. You know, once I have hypothyroidism, and I've had it for about 14 years. I was diagnosed with it right after my younger son was born, and he's 14. And I've been on Synthroid, and when you're on that, you have to get blood work done once a year to check your thyroid levels and all that jazz. My TSH is elevated. I had a feeling it was because I'm cold all the time, and when my TSH is screwy, I'm just like cold. Like I cannot get warm. So, and I've noticed at work, I'm just always cold, but nobody else is really complaining about it. It's me. I mean, like, it's not cold in there. It's me. So I'm sitting at work with multiple layers on, looking like I'm going outside, but I'm just cold. And my hands are cold, you know, like I'm just always cold. So I decided to beef up, it's raining harder. I decided to beef up my scarf collection. Look at this one, it's so pretty. All their scarves are 50 cents. And I've started looking through their scarves, and I found this pretty one here. It's gray and like dark gray and white, and it's a little stretchy. I used to have a lot of scarves, and I used to wear them a lot, but then I kind of stopped wearing them, so I just like donated a bunch of them. So I've decided to beef up my scarf collection a little bit. But see, I can put on something like this, you know, and it's just an extra layer of something to make me feel a little warmer. Of course, my doctor's going to adjust my Synthroid dose. She's sending in the prescription today. So hopefully that will help with that. She's upping my dose a little bit. So hopefully that will help. But in the meantime, I just thought I would see what else we have. Look at this pretty thing. This is a scarf. It's gray. It has a little fringe on it. I like the knit. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? It's like crochet. But it's a tube. It's like so it goes like this, you know, so you could put it like that, you know. So it's just a little bit of extra something. This was 50 cents. All their scarves are 50 cents. And this one was just pretty. It's not warm, but I thought the print was really interesting. So I bought this one too. Look at this. Isn't it neat? I just thought that was so pretty. It reminds me of peacock feathers. I thought it was just so pretty. Yeah, it's not warm at all. It's like what is that? Nylon? What is this made out of? I'm not sure. There's no tag on it. It's like nylon. But I thought it was pretty. I like the colors. It's just really interesting. It matches my nails, which I'm going to redo my nails today too. They need it. They're all chipped. See, you kind of see. Yeah, need to do something about that. And I'm going to do a facial today. At home. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to do a facial. I'm going to do just like a spa day. And I'm watching Lord of the Rings. I stayed up until 2 a.m. last night watching, I mentioned that in the other video earlier, but watching that. But I thought today I don't have anywhere to be or anything to do. I dropped off some packages and I went to the little thrift store, and now I'm going to go home and do a facial and do my nails and maybe watch the Two Towers. Something I about said the Twin Towers. The Two Towers. Oh my God. There'll be two very different stories. Yeah, so I might do that. But this is just pretty. Oh, that kind of looks like a cock and balls, doesn't it? I saw it as an arrow, but if you hold it like that, it doesn't look like an arrow. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, it got warm in here. I embarrassed myself. Okay. Next. I found some pants. These were $2. All their workout pants are $2, no matter what they are. I got my Lululemon pants here for $2. These are Gymshark, and I have never bought anything from them. I've seen their stuff online, but I've never bought anything. But they had some Gymshark workout pants here for $2. What size are they? They're small. They are small. I don't know if they'll fit, but I don't know. I thought they were $2. I thought I would try them. They also had another pair of Gymshark pants. These are also small. A little Gymshark thing on the side over here. Yeah, these are all $2. They don't have pockets though. Oh, look at the detail down at the leg. That's cute. I get really grumpy when I have on workout pants with no pockets. Most of mine do, but some of them don't. These don't. But I don't know. I'm going to try them anyway. I always like to give them money because all the money goes to local charities. They're totally staffed by volunteers. Their prices are fantastic. I have no problem giving them money. And if I decide I don't like them, I'll just bring them back here. I call it catch and release. If I try it on, I don't try anything on here. I just buy it and take it home. It was $2. If I don't like it, I'll just donate them back and they can sell them again. And the last thing I got was this beautiful sweater, and it looked like it would be really warm, which is, you know, important to me because I'm always freaking freezing to death. Look at the pretty colors of this sweater. It has a cowl neck to it. This is, God, is that the neck? That's the neck of this freaking sweater. It's enormous, but it has so many pretty colors in it. Look at all the jewel tones. I love it. It's just a nice, long, thick sweater. This was $3. Beautiful. Who made this? I don't know. It's made by Reference Point by Dre, not Dr. Dre. D-R-A-Y. That would be funny. It was made in Taiwan. This is a vintage sweater. You can kind of tell by the tag, but yeah, it's made in Taiwan, ROC, Republic of China. And I just thought it was pretty. And, I mean, if I wear it once, I feel like I got my money's worth out of it. So, yeah, I've been trying to look for warm things to wear to work because I'm always cold. And at home, I feel like I'm always cold. Like, that's how I knew, like, I have a feeling my blood work is going to come back and it's going to be screwy. And it was. And so, I got a letter. Well, I didn't get a letter. It's addressed to current resident. But guess who it's from? It's from the pipeline. The pipeline sent me a letter, and it said it has important pipeline safety information. Please open and share with others. I'm going to share it with you because we have heard from the pipeline. If you ever watch my gossip videos, you've heard me talk about the pipeline, hypothetically. Let's see what the pipeline has to say. I just got this. Current resident. All right. Okay. That's not a good picture. Am I wrong, or is that just, like, what is this picture showing me? They don't look happy at all. You know what they look like? They look like they were just given something really stupid for Christmas. Look at their faces. Oh, thanks. Yeah, oh, no, I love it. Thank you. What kind of shitty picture is that? Sorry. The two pictures on the bottom aren't as bad. Okay. This looks like a brochure for a summer camp or something. It makes me think of that. Pipeline smart, pipeline safe. Safety information for families and communities about refined liquid petroleum products. What? Petroleum pipeline. Did you know that you live or work near a colonial pipeline? Oh my God. It's an interstate common carrier. Colonial Pipeline Company is an interstate common carrier of refined liquid petroleum products. Our 5,500-mile underground network of steel pipes, ranging in size from 6 to 40 inches, stretches from Texas to the New York harbor. Wow. What are you telling me? Stay alert, stay informed, stay safe. I want to know why y'all are digging holes around my house, allegedly. Know where your pipelines are located in your community. Well, how can I not know? Dudes in trucks are all over the damn place, and they won't tell me shit. They should have just told me to wait for the lovely brochure. As required by federal law, Colonial posts easy-to-spot yellow, black, and red markers, pictured at left. For what? To reveal the approximate, not exact, location of pipelines. There's an exclamation point. Not exact. Know where your pipelines are. Know the warning signs of a leak. What are the warning signs of a leak? A petroleum product leak can be identified by any of the following: a dark or oily patch on the ground, a rainbow film or sheen on water near a river, stream, or lake. Hell, that means they got a leak in every Family Dollar parking lot. It's just oil all over the place. Spots of dead vegetation. Oh, that's my neighbor's yard. The whole thing is a warning sign. A vapor cloud. That's the parking lot at Walmart when a vape lord walks by, the result of fuel being released under pressure. An unusual hissing or roaring noise. My cats are warning signs. Oh, coming from the pipeline or near a marker. Okay. A strong odor or scent. I got 2 boys. I'm very familiar with that. Oh, a strong odor or scent of petroleum products. An exposed pipeline in a creek, river, or stream. Do you honestly think anybody is paying attention to this shit? Most of us, if we saw any of that, we go, huh. Anyway, no, we ain't gonna say nothing. Step 3, take action if you suspect a leak. Nobody's gonna take any freaking action. Step 4, always call 811 before you dig. It's free. It's free, y'all. It's free, unlike all those toll calls that you are so used to having to make for things because it's 1982. Because pipeline markers do not reveal the exact location or depth of pipelines, state law requires homeowners / individuals and professional excavators to call 811, the nationwide safe digging number, to have all underground utilities, including pipelines, accurately located and marked before any digging project begins. Buzzkills. Step 5. Is that step 4? God. Step 5. Report unsafe or suspicious activity. Can I report my crazy ass neighbor? Because hypothetically, for some reason, she went outside last night before the rain started and spray painted her entire mailbox black and then started screaming about having to donate blood. I don't know, man. I don't even want to know. Just literally, hypothetically, that happened at like midnight last night. Because I know, because I was up and I heard her out there screaming about having to donate blood, and she was out there spray painting her mailbox. Like, my God, why are you my neighbor? Okay, how Colonial keeps your community safe. They dedicate a significant portion of their annual budget to maintain the integrity of their pipelines. Why the hell are we looking for all these freaking leaks if you are so on top of everything? Why are the pipelines important? Well, because we need petroleum products. I mean, no shit, Sherlock. Oh, look at that little duck. Look at that little mallard duck. What about it? Well, that's in Spanish. I can't read it. Why are you showing me a duck? You're telling me about the importance of the pipeline, and then you show me a duck. Is he supposed to be covered in oil, and then you clean him with Dawn dish detergent? Why are you showing me a duck? He looks mad as hell, probably because you destroyed his habitat, you bastards. Oh, there they show the pipeline. They show where it goes. Look at that. Man, it's like me trying to drive somewhere. That's basically... Shit. Stupid GPS lady sent me the wrong way. I ended up in Tennessee twice. Oh, God, I'm down in Georgia. Almost made it to Florida. All right. I'm in a mood today. Anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all because it told me to. It said share it open. It said please open and share with others. Well, I did my part. I have done my duty today. Anyway, it's noon and I haven't had anything to eat and I'm hungry. I got up late because I could, and then I did this, and now I'm gonna go home and eat something that's at the house because I'm not going anywhere to get anything. But I will do a story time video about my stalker experience. I'm not going to pull out the accordion file of all the stuff. It's up in the attic. I'm not going to go get it. I'll just talk about the experience itself and what that was like. But yeah, so I apologize to anybody out there who was just tore out of frame because you couldn't see where I was going in a video or two. I mean, how many have I done in the cup holder? Like maybe less than 10 out of over 300. I mean, I would love to see what your life is like. That is a problem. I don't know. I just can't see me getting upset about something like that because, like a lot of y'all have said, I'm the same way. There are YouTubers that I watch their videos. I don't really watch them. I listen to them. There are a couple of car guys. There's a guy that has a used car lot in Charlotte, and he talks a lot about the used car industry, and it's really interesting to me. I watch his videos. There's another guy that talks about cars and the housing market, just like generic stuff. I like his channel, but I don't really watch them. It's basically just them talking, kind of like I do. And I have YouTube Premium, so I just turn my phone off and I'm washing dishes or, doing whatever. And I just listen to what they have to say. I don't really care. I'm not sitting here watching the video like this. I'm doing other stuff while I listen to them talk. So if their screen was black, I wouldn't know because I'm not looking at it anyway. I kind of thought that's what people did with mine, but apparently some people have to have the visual to go along with it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't plan to change. I'm going to keep putting you in my cup holder when it suits me and when it works. If it bothers you, maybe I'll put in the title that it's a cup holder conversation. Cup holder convo, which I don't like shortened words, but I might call it a cup holder convo just to keep it shorter. So you can just skip that video, and if you choose to click on it anyway and watch it and then you want to whinge about it, I'll just block you so you can't say anything else because I'm old and tired and cold because my thyroid is screwy. Hopefully that will be fixed in the next few weeks. You reach a point as you get older where, and I think it happens to everybody, your tolerance for dumb shit plummets. It really, you think you have no tolerance for it now if you're like 22. Just wait. It really, I have no tolerance for stupid things. And I'm more likely to say something about it than I was 20, 30 years ago. I will just say, this is stupid, cut it out. This is stupid, stop. So, stop. Or I'll just block you. I don't care at this point. It's literally, if I'm reading your comments on my phone, it is literally, I touch one thing and I will never see your comments again. It's almost too easy. So just stop. I hope the weather wherever you are is better than this. I'm going to go home and eat something, and I might do the story time video before I do the facial and fix my nails. I don't know. It depends on the mood I'm in and how noisy it is in my house. Both of my kids are there today. One of them was playing Fortnite when I left and being very loud because he was having a shout-versation with one of his friends while they played. And, I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry if me putting you in the cup holder has traumatized you in any way. If you need therapy, I'm sorry. Geez, I still wonder how some people ever leave the house and do anything. I do. The things that bother some people, they just blow my mind. I don't understand the world we live in these days. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'll be back later and we'll talk about the stalker, and that should be a lot of fun. But thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again soon.